Baby, hold me. Hold me, baby. Hold me, mama. Hold me. Tell me everything's gonna be okay, babe. Tell me everything's gonna be okay. Yes, mom. Yes, babe. Yes. I love you too. I will always love you. No matter what, babe. I'm always gonna love you. On the 11th of July in 2014, Glendale police in the state of Arizona were alerted to a shooting that took place. When the police arrived at the scene, they found Diana Aguilar with a gunshot wound and was pronounced dead at the scene. They arrested her boyfriend, Alex Luke Felter, and they bring him in for questioning. I'm going to play the interrogation for you now, but a quick word from today's sponsor. This episode is brought to you by NordVPN. With NordVPN, you can access content everywhere, even when you are abroad. You can change your virtual location with one click. You can find streaming platforms at a lower price. You can choose from over 5,600 servers in 59 countries. And now NordVPN are launching Threat Protection, which offers you even more comprehensive security against cyber threats. You can block trackers, intrusive and malicious ads, steer away from harmful websites and files. You can enjoy cleaner, safer, and more private internet. Threat protection aims to go hand in hand with VPN security as they complement each other perfectly. NordVPN believes that this unique combo is the new generation of cyber security. So get your 2-year plan with 4 months free at nordvpn.com/trueredcrime. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, that's nordvpn.com/trueredcrime. Link is in the description. The audio is pretty good, but if you do still want to see the subtitles, just click the CC button. There may also be times where the audio is muted just for a few seconds. These are parts which have been redacted by the police. Finally, Alex has been read his rights, and this interrogation will now start with the interrogator asking Alex how he met Diana.
Let's not end this without any knowledge, okay? So real quick, when did you first meet Deanna?
I met Deanna last year around July 16th.
Where'd you guys meet?
I met her at a mutual friend's house. I just got out of prison doing like 4 months for graffiti.
Prison or jail?
Prison. I got
graffiti?
Yeah, but they threw the book at me.
Okay.
In the state of Arizona, in and around or building a structure is considered burglary, third-degree burglary. So they got me for soliciting and conspiracy to commit third-degree burglary. I was on probation for numerous years, but I violated 2 times, and then they just sent me to prison. But when I got
Was that
out,
your first stint in prison?
Yeah.
So July of last year, you guys met?
Yeah, I went to my friend's house. It was hot. I showed up with no shirt on. She was there, and I was like, she looks cute. She looks familiar. You know how we just flirt. Like, do I know you? I don't know you. And we clicked off right off that. I told my friend that I really like her. I want to date her, and he's like, she don't give nobody no chance. But if you want, you can try. I was like, I can. And we became real good. I had to leave out of to the reservation to my uncle's house for my grandma to help him store her new brand new flooring with my uncle. So I left for 2 weeks. Well, during those 2 weeks, I got drunk and went out with my brother's car and crashed his car. So she would call me at 4 o'clock every day, every break, every whole 2 weeks.
And you were up on the reservation.
On the reservation,
yeah.
And I barely met her. And she's like, "Homie, don't call me back." And I'm like, "This ain't my phone. I don't have service out here." She's like, "Well, I don't care. Tell your cousin or your uncles, whatever I'm calling." You know what I mean? And
so she was liking you.
Yeah, and she's a crazy kind of girl, And so she was like, "Hey, when you come back, can you stay a couple of nights with me in my apartment?" And I'm like, sure. I was like, I got kicked out anyway. I'm moving in with my friend. I'm going to go move with him on Thunderbird in 19. Okay, whatever. So when I came back, I moved some of my stuff, to my friend's house. And then she's like, you going to come stay with me? I stayed a couple of nights with her. And after the second night, she was like, I love you. Huh? Yeah, she was just like, you know what? I see something in you. And I was like, what's that? She was like, you're lonely. You need to be loved. And I've been out of a relationship for like 4 years with my baby's mom, my children's mother. I haven't been in a relationship. You know what I mean? I just been about myself, an asshole, a dick, used girls.
So you have kids?
Yes, I have 2.
Okay, but that's not with Deanna.
Yeah, it's from a different mother.
Where does she live?
my kid's mother, they stay out there on 75th and Lower Buckeye.
Okay. So let's go back to Deanna.
Yeah, so she was like, hey, just stay with me, And she's like, I see something that you need to be loved, and I want to love you, and it clicked. And just her, she's like, I just got out of. I've been single for 4 months. I got out of a 4-year relationship, but I'm not trying to be out here. I want somebody, and I really like you, and I really want to be with you, and now he's like, all right, and she's like, well, let's go pick up some clothes from your friend's house. So we went to my friend's, and right when we got there, she's like, these are all your clothes? I was like, yeah, that's my stuff. I'm just gonna grab a couple of pairs. And she's like, nuh-uh, grab all that shit. And I said, what? She's like, grab all that shit. You're moving in with me now. And I was like, moving in with you? Like, you know what I mean? It was cute, like, she's like, yeah. She's like, I'm gonna stay out here. You live on Thunderbird 19th, I live on 59th and Roosevelt. You're gonna come live with me. And I said, all right,
Did she live alone?
She had a roommate at the time, but he like ended up moving out like 2 months prior to me moving in. I mean, like when I moved in after that, he moved out. Because
it was just a friendship.
Yeah. He some gay guy was like her best friend, but I mean, he was a cool guy.
Does she have family here?
She has a lot of family here. And
okay.
Crazy. And my mom, when I was talking to her right now, right after all that happened, I called my mom and I told her, Mom, something happened, and she's like, now I gotta leave because now I'm afraid they're gonna go to the house and they're gonna shoot my mom and my family up because of this, and they don't know that it was an accident.
Okay, we'll get to it.
And her.
So you don't know if they know yet?
I'm pretty sure there's like news people out there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know if they don't know yet, but I mean, my mom's fearing for her life, and so back to the past. We were doing good. I got my old job back, 2 streets down on 51st and Buckeye at William T. Burnett. So I was working, she was working.
This is still back last year?
Yeah, still back last year. We're still doing it.
Everything's going good?
But when I first met her, I met her at my friend's house. And the reason why I met her is doing drugs. You know what I mean? We drink, we party. That's how I met her.
Is that what she does?
She does. She parties, she drinks and all that. When we got together, we were just basically smoking, popping pills together. At that moment.
Just that? Not meth or anything?
No. Well, her roommate was smoking meth, and I was like, I don't fuck with people that fuck with meth. And then when I left the 2 weeks, she came back. She looked a little skinnier, and I'm like,
wait, when is this? Well, let's go back.
When I went to the reservation for 2 weeks, remember?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So I didn't see her for 2 weeks. So when I came back, I was like, damn, girl, you got skinnier. What's up with that? And she was just like, oh no, stress. Haven't really been eating, been working around, running the streets. You know what I mean? Because what she does is she buys pills and she flips pills to other people. She buys narcotics from people, Percocets, prescription pills, and sells them to other people for a higher price. That's her side hustle. But she works in the fraud department. She has a good job, but also she has that one state of mind. So when I moved in, I started noticing a few things. Like, we get high together, pop a couple pills together. And then I found out that she started, she was smoking meth here and there. So I told her, hey, no more of that. And, she stopped. She quit. We started telling the roommate, you can't be smoking here no more. We don't want none of your friends here no more. You know what I mean? And she was like, this is my man. This is his apartment now. Like, she made me king. Like, you know what I mean? She's like, that's what I call her. Like, she's my lioness and I'm her king. We have a pride together. And she has my back 100% all the time. Like, this is my man. You respect him. You know what I mean? And that's how it was. And
so when do you think you moved in together?
When did we move in? I want to say August 3rd.
Okay.
And then my birthday was on August 18th. So that time we were having good times. Her brother got murdered 2 years ago over there on Palm Lane off of.
So as you can tell so far, he's being very emotional. It's clear he's still suffering from the events that took place. He's talking very fast. He's just trying to get it all out. I can only assume his heart is pounding faster than the speed of light. But now he's going to talk about where his relationship with Deanna started having issues.
So wait, let's just talk about her relationship with you.
Okay, well.
So everything's good.
Yeah, well,
when you go into prison.
My birthday, we take her to the Cardinals game, whatever. The next day is memorial for her brother. Well, with her brother, she's really lost in the head. Her brother got murdered. She's crazy. She just sometimes she don't like to live. Like she always talks about crazy stuff. Anyhow, from August to September, I started seeing issues from her, little little tantrums, little issues, little things. My son's apart, and I was drinking. She was on bars. We got into it. She left. You know what I mean? She left. I get home, and when I get home, she's there, passed out. and I see a bunch of like beer all over. And I wake her up, like, what's going on? And she's like, fuck you, I'm leaving, I'm going out tonight. And I'm like, no, you're not, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I hang up the phone, whatever. She calls her fucking brother-in-law, I'm gonna come tell this fool to whip your ass. Go ahead. You know what I mean? We're screaming around. And I guess the cops got called.
This is on the phone or this is in person?
This is in person with us. Like, we're talking shit back and forth. She's like, get the fuck out of here. Well, I guess somebody called the cops when the security heard us yelling in the house. Cops came. I had a warrant, you know what I mean? Well, she went out there and was like, no, nobody hit me. Look, you see marks on my face. Nobody did nothing. You know what I mean? We're arguing in there. The cop's like, well, can I go in? And she's like, no, I'm not going to let you go in because she knows I had a parole violation. She's like, I'm not going to let you go in. You know what I mean? Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant? You know what I mean? And then the cop was like, look, lady, we just need to make sure that nobody's tied up in there, hurt, beat up, or nothing. I don't care if your boyfriend's in there or not. We're not going to fucking run his name or nothing. So they let him in. They said hi to me. They looked around the room. Okay, you guys are good. Just keep the noise down. Left. That was the first incident that we really got into, you know? After that, like, everything was kind of good. We started, you know what I mean? But we'd have arguments and little things. Like, we wouldn't fist fight or nothing. Well, around towards the end of September, because I went back on October, we got into it. A big fight. She had her own little spot, secretly taking pills. So we were both taking pills, but we weren't telling each other. We were drinking. I had my brother's car, the one that I crashed, to drive around because we were getting stuff handled. We got into it, me and her.
You mean verbal or physical?
Verbal. And I'm driving down McDowell, like around 59th to 67th to McDowell. She's getting pissed off, and she's always like been suicidal. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll die. I'm ready to die. My brother's dead. I'll just go see my brother. That's her state of mind. Like, I don't care about life. Like, she drives crazy, runs red lights, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl? And I don't care. I'm gonna go see my brother. It's faster for me to go see my brother. Faster for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's so dead set on her brother. Like everything. She has his clothes out still, ironed, and his shoes. Like, they worship her brother. Like, that was her little brother, you know? And she's really gone on that. So anyhow, we're verbally just talking shit back and forth. I'm like, yeah, whatever. We're going back to the apartment. But what she tries to do is she tried to jump out the car. And I'm like, what the fuck? While I'm driving. So I grab her, get over here, and I pull her to the side. And like, I have to swerve a little to where the door closed. And I'm holding her like, what are you doing? Are you stupid? You know what I mean? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're gonna jump out the fucking car? I'm taking your fucking ass home, you know what I mean? What she do? She grabs the steering wheel, jerks it. I hit the fucking curb onto the fucking side. I fucking up, pull back off, and next you know, I got a flat. So on 59th and McDowell, I get stuck at the 7-Eleven. We're all barred out, you know what I mean? We're both not there. You know what I mean? We're fucked up. I leave the keys in the car, close the doors. There's a tire shop right across the street. I go to the tire shop. Hey, man, my tire is flat, so I have 7-Eleven. Well, you can drive it right here, but we don't know about the rim. And I was like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to have to do it. It's my brother's car. I got to get it fixed. I got to get back to my mom's. I come back. She's sitting there smoking a cigarette, drinking an icy, relaxing. And I'm like, open the door, lock. Babe, is your door open? No, I closed it. Run around, lock. What the fuck? You know what I mean? And I'm pissed now because the keys are in the car, in the ignition, all the doors are locked, the tire's flat, my mom needs the car back, that's not our car, me and her are arguing, I'm pissed off, you know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let's get the fuck out of here. We're going to the apartment right now. Or first I called my cousin. He picked us up. Took us to my dad's house on 41st and McDowell. He wasn't home because he has a spare to my brother's keys, to my car keys, to my brother's car. Wasn't home. Dropped us back off to the spot. I said, come on, let's walk. We start walking. Well, as we're walking towards the apartment to Roosevelt, she just gave me an attitude, talking shit. Yeah, whatever, this and that. Just mimicking, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? Excuse my language, whatever, you know, the B word.
You can say it, go ahead.
No, she's not a bitch.
So, hey, you know what? You know she's not, but go ahead.
We've been through a whole fucking lot.
You guys are walking.
Yeah, we get back to the apartment, and I'm like, you know what, fuck you, bitch. I can't deal with your fucking crazy ass. You're fucking crazy. You know, the first 2 weeks we got together, we're like, let's go get tested. We got tested. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? But she said her ex used to cheat on her, you know? So I'm like, you know what I mean? As long as you're telling me the truth, I'm going to be the truthful with you, you know?
Okay, the key sentence he says is that we've been through a lot. Well, so far they actually haven't. What you have here is trauma versus trauma. Her life of drugs, losing her brother, versus his life of baby mama drama, kicked out of his own home, and drug. When one's trauma collides with another's trauma, you subconsciously use each other to escape from said trauma. The strongest drug they both consumed was each other. Jealousy is now going to be entered into the relationship as Alex will talk about Diana messaging her ex.
And then, like, prior before we started getting to that day, I caught her trying to fucking hit up her ex on Facebook while he's in prison that she set up for him. And I'm like, why are you trying to hit him up when you told me all these times when I was out of town that he used to hit you and beat you and fuck you up and you cheat on you and just disrespect your dead brother? Why are you even, like, looking at him? Why are you even looking for him? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And she's like, I don't know. I was just curious. And I'm like, I don't get that from a girl like you. I don't get it from someone like you. You know what I mean? And anyhow, so after that, then we get to this part where my son's birthday is.
Wait, hold on. So did you get home?
No, that was, I'm reversing again. Uh-huh. So when I got home and she was all fucked up, yeah, she's like, fuck that. When the arguments come, the cops come. Well, when the cops left, she's like, I'm calling my brother. And he's from Cali. He's a gangbanger. He's all tatted on the face. He's always carrying guns. Like, he's a real gangbanger, like a real active gang member. And she's like, I'm calling him. He's coming over here. He's coming over here. You know what I mean? I was like, bring him. I'm not scared. You know what I mean? I ain't scared of nobody. I'll never run from nobody. I'll never run. I'll never, you know what I'm saying? Bring him. I got a glass of water and I sat outside. And she's like, you better go. You better go because he's 6'3", 250 pounds. Like, he's a big dude. And he showed up.
So the brother shows up.
Yeah.
You're outside.
She's out there and then she starts crying. Oh, he's fucking trying to hit me. That's what she tried to tell him. And he's like, well, what's up then? And I'm like, well, what's up? So we're about to box. She jumps in the middle. No, don't. You know what I mean? She wanted to just see how far. She's trying to see how far she could test the ripples. And I'm like, I'm not scared whether he whips my ass or not. I'm still a man. Win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna fucking be here. You know what I mean? I love you. You know what I mean? All the bullshit you want to be talking. So he's like, well, what's up, Frankie? Because that's what they call her, Frankie. What do you want to do, Frankie? She's like, well, I just want him out. So I was like, cool. They go up. Her and her sister go upstairs. They pack all my bags. I'm downstairs sitting with him. And he's just like, come here, let me holler at you. And I thought he was going to fight me on the side of the side where nobody's around. So I'm like, what's up? I had to cover my hand with the glass because I'm not going to get beat up by no 6'5" fool. You stop me, I'm going to bust his glass and start stabbing you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from the neighborhood too. I'm from Glendale, you know what I'm saying? I earn my stuff, but I'm trying to get out of that. I'm trying to be a better person in my life, you know? I go to GCC. I got a job. Like, I try to do good for myself. And the more times I get locked up, the more with a clear mind, clear conscience I come out with. So he was just like, you're making me look stupid. With her sister, her other sister, I don't know, her sent me over here to fuck you up. Now I'm looking dumb. He's like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, you really want to know what's going on? I said, homie, she just gave me a fucking disease. She just fucking told me that she might be pregnant a week ago. And yet she's over here drinking and popping all these pills right now. After I told her, you might be pregnant, baby. Stay clean, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what it is. These piss tests, we can't believe them. But if you're really pregnant, stop doing drugs right now. You know what I mean?
This is back in August or September?
This is back September.
Okay.
So he was like, all right. He's like, you know what? I can't even get involved with you. That's between you two. And I said, you know, exactly, homie. That's what I'm trying to say. It's between me and her. But she always wants to be like, oh, call everybody. Like, fuck yeah, let's start a fucking war, you know? Like, that's how she is. She's violent. She loves to fight. She loves to do, like, get into action. So anyhow, they packed all my stuff up. He's like, well, Frankie, what do you want to do? Because he's like, you got a ride? I was like, I don't even got a car, homie. He's like, I was like, you want to give me a ride? And he's like, no, I ain't giving you a ride. So I was like, well, fuck it then. I guess I'll go walking or something. And then she's upstairs. No, he can stay. And he's like, is that okay, Frankie? And she's like, yeah, you can stay. So I go back upstairs, right? All my clothes are packed to the side. She's in the room. The roommate's gone. So I'm in the other room, living room. I'm like, I'm going to sleep. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is it. Me and her obviously ain't working out. You know, this is it. 5 minutes later, come here. For what? You just fucking told me get the fuck out. You told me all this shit. 10 minutes later, come here. Come get in our room. Come lay in our bed. No, fuck that. You know what I mean? 15 minutes later, she comes and lays on me on the couch. If you don't come, then I'm gonna lay on you. You know what I mean? That's the relationship. Like, we have like a crazy ass relationship. Like, I mean, you heard of Eminem and Kim. Like, our shit is kind of like that. Like, we're fucking just crazy about each other, and we're just fucking crazy. Anyhow, I'm like, whatever, bitch, get up, go in the fucking room. Got all my stuff. We all laid down. My roommate comes over the next morning, like, why is all your stuff packed right here? You know what I mean? What's going on with you guys? You guys are leaving, taking a trip? We're laughing and shit because we already got it over with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyhow, things are going good again. So from September now until October, this is the car incident. So now we're walking to the apartment, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done with your ass. Fuck this shit. We get into the house, and she's just sitting there. She's all barred out, just dazed out, just sitting there. And I'm just giving her a fucking tongue lashing. Man, fuck you, bitch. I can't stand you. I'm in the fucking closet like, man, you keep your fucking jerseys. You can keep my fucking TV, keep the Xbox, the DVDs. I'll come back for all that shit later. I'll take an L. Like, I'll take a loss. I'll take a loss for all that. You know what I mean? But I'm taking all my jerseys, my Pat Tillman jersey I just bought, all my Cardinals jerseys, because you know what I mean? We're Cardinals, Glendale Cardinals. I'm taking all my Cardinal stuff, all my clothes, all my Nikes, all my Jordans, because you know what I mean? I'm a shoe fanatic. Taking all my shoes and all my clothes. Everything else is, I can buy everything else, you know, but all my shoes I collect, you know what I mean? I want my stuff. And she's sitting there like this, like Mr. Burns, the whole time. Just doing this. And I'm like, are you even listening to me? And she's just staring there. And I'm like, you know what, whatever. I don't fucking deal with your ass. I threw all my shit to the front door, called my cousin. Hey, come pick me up, bro. All right, I'm on my way. So he's coming. He comes, beep, beep. I'm downstairs. I was like, cool, come up and help me. He starts coming up. He grabs some of my shoes and grabs a bag. I'm like, cool. I was like, I got one more bag on my backpack. I go to grab my backpack in the room, and I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll see you later. Or I was like, goodbye, bitch, or this is the end or something. Fucking start walking out. Right when I get to the door, I just see stars. A week prior to that, my baby bought me one of those 25-ounce all-glass mugs you buy at the bar and shit, those tall boy glove, those glass big ones with the Cardinal emblem. She would always buy me Cardinal stuff. Look, babe, I bought you an 8-set cup kit for your Cardinals so when your friends come, you know what I mean? Even with the Cardinal coasters. And she always buys me Cardinal stuff, you know what I mean? Because she knows we're Cardinal fans. And she hit me upside the head with it. And I'm like, what the fuck? I turn around like, what the fuck? And then she's standing there with some scissors in her hand like, what's up, motherfucker? What's up? You ain't fucking going nowhere. Or first she grabbed my backpack and yanked me. And she said, you ain't going nowhere. And I was like, watch me, bitch. And I threw my arm off her. And I started walking to the door. When I got the door, that's when I got hit. Boom. What the fuck just happened? Turn around, she had scissors. What's up, motherfucker? And like, that's how I got this little scar. Yeah, this little scar right here and shit. Because she tried to cut me. You know what I mean? And right then and there, I snapped. She's not my girlfriend. She's not a female. She's an enemy. You know what I mean? She's somebody trying to harm me. So what do? I take my shirt off. I'm like, come on, bitch, you want to dance? Ain't the first time I've been in a dance out. You know what I mean? All my life I've been through a lot of shit. Since I was 12, I've been locked up all my life. You know what I mean? Durango, Adobe, all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't scared of somebody pulling a knife on me. I've been stabbed already a couple times. So I'm like, but for her, I'm like, it's on. Took my shirt off. So I'm like, come on, you want to fuck around? She tried to come at me. I wrapped it around, got her in the headlock. What did she do? She bites me in my fucking arm. And I'm like, like, you know what I mean? Get the fuck off me. What do? She won't let go. I just ripped, and it ripped it all off. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what the fuck? This, and that. And I push her. She falls on the floor. She crawls under our island into the kitchen. I don't know what she does. She comes back like this. Prior to that, she was already swinging and boxing. She took boxing classes before, so she used to hit me with uppercuts. Bust my shit all the time, like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, she's coming at me with an uppercut right now. So what do? Tuck my chin, and I go just to wrap her. When I wrap her, I feel a sharp pain in my back. And I'm like, what the hell? And then she just like kind of walked back. I go back and I pull out a fucking knife out of my back. And I'm like, what the fuck? You just stabbed me in my back? Hell no. That's when the snap, like, this girl is fucking crazy. She just fucking stabbed me. I threw the fucking knife down. You're a fucking crazy ass bitch. Grab my fucking bag and I fucking just start running down. And the stairs go like that, like that. But when I'm coming down the first step, the downstairs neighbor comes out with a gun. Who the fuck's tripping? I'm like, fuck you. That bitch is crazy. Going down the second stairs, here she is with a knife. Fuck you. Whoa. Tries to throw it at me, misses me. I jump in my cousin's car. You know what I mean? I'm like, let's go. Like, we just robbed a bank. Go.
Did you hit her at all when you were in there?
Yeah, we were boxing, yeah.
Okay, so you were hitting her.
Yeah, we were both fighting. Yeah, we were both fighting.
Where were you hitting her?
Huh?
Face, body, everywhere?
Yeah, body, face. I wasn't like punching her, like beating her like a man. But no, we were wrestling and grappling because she kept having like knives and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm holding her down. And my cousin came up and he's like, what? I'm like, get the rest of my stuff. He looked at us, no, grab those 2 pairs of shoes and I'm gonna meet you downstairs. You know what I mean? And that's when she bit me. I was like, get off me. You know what I mean? And that's when she went into the back and came back, stabbed me. I grabbed my other bag and I went running. Okay. I'm in the car. My cousin's like, you're bleeding all over. We got to take you to the hospital. He took his shirt off, put it in the back. First, I won't get it. He's like, you ain't blood all over my seats. You ain't blood all over. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Take me to the liquor store. I don't care. Because by this point, I'm already fucking gone. I'm fucked up. I got in my pocket. I pop them. Take me to the liquor store. Buy me 2 40s. I kill one on the way. Right when I get to my house, I'm already halfway done with it. I go inside. My mom's already on the phone with Deanna. And my mom's like, you know what, Deanna? I'm not getting involved between you two. You guys always been arguing lately. Just leave each other alone. This and that. I'm over here already going crazy. Who is that? That's her?
fuck her, fuck that bitch. Look, mom, she stabbed me.
Where's she stabbed you?
And she's like, right here. It's right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, and a hamburger. And what her joke is, oh, baby, don't worry. If you would have got paralyzed, you would have been with me forever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how crazy of a relationship we have. Like,
So that's in October.
that was in October.
Okay.
So that night, I go to my mom. Yeah, after all that happened, went straight to my mom's, brought all my bags there.
The house where we're at.
Yeah, and she's like, my mom's like, you got stabbed, what the fuck, go to the hospital? I'm like, fuck that, bitch, I don't give a fuck, woochie what. So then, she's like, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, what? My mom told me that, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you can't stay here. Fuck it then, I don't give a fuck, I ain't gonna stay nowhere with it. Put my shit in the garage, I'm taking off, I'll come back tomorrow, pick all my shit back up, because I still have my friend on Thunderbird that I moved out from that I know I can still move in back with. So I'm like, fuck it, you know what I mean? That's how you want to be too? I just got stabbed dealing with this fucking girl, this crazy ass. I come home and the love of a mom, you're telling me get the fuck out too? You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck that. Whatever. My aunt was there. She was like, I'm leaving. I'm like, can I go with you? She takes me to the nearest liquor store and I'm like, just leave me here. I buy me some more beer. I go behind the liquor store. I'm chilling. My music. I have some weed. I'm smoking weed. My phone starts blowing up. It's her. Where are you at? Where are you at? I'm so sorry, baby. I didn't mean to stab you. Fuck you, bitch. You're lucky I don't call the cops on you. Are you going to because I'm native too. Are you going to the Indian hospital? Yeah, I'm going to Indian hospital. Go all the way over there to fucking 16th Street Indian School. You know what I mean? I'm over here at 51st and over here in Glendale. Yeah, go over there. Go over there. I dare you to. I'm going to tell the cops you stabbed me. They're going to arrest you on the spot. Babe, I'm sorry. Where are you? Where are you? You know what I mean? I get another phone call. Hello? It's her sister. Where you at, motherfucker? You want to be causing drama with my fucking sister? I'm going to fucking put a bullet in your motherfucking head. I'm at your house right now. And I was like, what? You're at my fucking house right now? Fuck that. I hang up the phone. I start walking to my house.
Where your mom's at?
Yeah. Well, when I get to my house, right before I hit the corner, my homeboy calls me. What's going on, bro? Boo, fuck that. This bitch stabbed me. Fuck that shit. They're going to go to my house. They're talking about they're going to spray up my house. They're looking for me because her whole family's crazy. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, homie. I'm going to my crib, dog. My brother's SKS is in the house at the time. So I'm getting to the crib right when I get there. What's up, man? You know what I mean? I'm already just hot-headed. I go inside and my mom's like, Deanna and them were just here. She had like 5 fucking people with her. This and that. They fucking came in, busted in the door. Deanna came in. Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is he? I told Deanna, get out, Deanna. He's not here now. Fuck that. He ain't gonna be coming home running back to you. He's coming back to me. He lives with me. This ain't his fucking house. This is your house. You ain't gonna be fucking taking your son back. He's not a fucking mama's boy. He's my boy. He's my man. He's going back home. He's going back home with me. Where the fuck is all this shit at? And my mom got scared because there's these guys that came with her, you know what I mean? Her brother-in-laws. And they're all fucking crazy, you know what I mean? So she came with a whole posse, walked into my mom's house, and was walking around the house. And my mom, I have my little brothers, my little sisters, my little brother, you know what I mean? My mom. So
and this is October.
This is October, and they're terrified. So when I got to the house, she told me all that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, she just came with a gang of people right now. They're looking for you driving around right through here. I'm like, fuck that. I'm fucked up. So I go to my garage. I hit my gas can. Boom. Start loading up my 30-round fucking shit. I'm like, fuck, these motherfuckers really want to play. These motherfuckers really want business, and we could really handle some fucking business. Fuck with my family. I'm gonna fucking murk everybody. You know what I mean? That's just me, you know? And my homeboy was like, what are you doing, fool? Calm down. This ain't fucking Call of Duty. Get the fuck out of here.
I think what is key here is that he's unloading. He needs to get this off his chest. The pace he's speaking at for 20 minutes straight about his story, it seems he didn't really have anyone to tell this to. With a relationship this dysfunctional, a support system is vital. Help him calm down and see things clearly. The solution was walking away, but he was too emotionally invested. And after being attacked, maybe he thought, okay, I'm done. But getting his family involved dragged him right back in.
And I'm like, but I don't want to be sleeping on the couch in my mom's house. Who cares? Go to your mom's. Nah, I'll break up with her in like a day or two. You know what I mean? My homeboy hits me up. Oh, yeah, you're out, huh? Let's go out. Let's go out. Go to the strip club. We go to the bar. We end up at my friend's house. I call her. I love you, baby. I'm going to be home like around 10:30 or 11. Okay, baby. I'll be home waiting for you. Okay, I love you. Bye. Click, click. Anyhow, I come home like at midnight. Knock, knock, knock. No answer. I'm faded. What the fuck's going on? You know what I mean? Call her. She's laughing. I hear some dudes in the background. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, what's up? What's up? You know who you're talking to? Yeah, what's up? Like, who are you around? That's why you gotta talk like that. And I'm like, I'm at the house. Oh, yeah, I'll be there in a little bit. Don't trip. What do you mean? That's when I'm starting to get, what the fuck you mean trip? I'm fucking sitting out here. You said you're gonna fucking be here. This is the whole fucking time of the week. What the fuck? And her excuse, I told you to make an extra key the other day when we were at Walmart. And I'm like, are you serious? Babe, I let you go to your sister's all day long. You can't come home when the sun gets down? Like, what are you doing? It's a fucking Tuesday night. You know what I mean? I'm fucking pissed off. Shut the fuck up. I'll be there when I get there. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. Click. I hang up. The Corona, I have a 12-pack, I'm drinking one, I have a couple bowls of weed, I'm smoking, I see her cigarette, just be a dick, I'm gonna smoke her cigarette. And then here she's coming up the stairs, la 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 la, doo-doo-doo. I hear doom. I look over, and she's getting up, she tripped, and she starts laughing. When she starts laughing, I knew that she was high, because she hit the thing, but she wasn't like, ow, or nothing, she was just like, and got up, and I'm like, this bitch is high. And I'm like, you're fucking high, huh? She just like, what the fuck are you still doing here? You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm fucking drunk. So this part, I don't start remembering. I remember just start talking shit to her like, you're a fucking addict. I don't know. You might as well just stick a fucking needle in your arm, you little pillhead. Fuck you. She throws a cup at me, dodges it, hits the ground. I'm like, hey, you stupid bitch. Fuck you. And then she starts talking about my Facebook because I just got out. So all kinds of girls are hitting me up on my Facebook like, welcome out. I'm glad. We need to kick it sometime, you know? And she's like, who the fuck are they? Who the fuck are they? Well, this whole time I've been locked up, she's been fucking around with this other dude. You know what I mean? But she's her dead brother's best friend. You know what I mean? Oh, he's a friend of the family, I met him one time before I went to prison. But I guess they were kicking it buddy because she came to my house in his car. See, and this is when I'm really starting to put it together. I just really put it together like a couple weeks ago, like when we finally sat down and we really talked. So whatever. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that. That's why you got that fool Sage texting you, because he used to start texting her, I love you, or can I tell you something? And she's like, babe, I swear to God, I'm not telling him nothing. He's doing this on his own. We only make money together. I've never came across him like that. And I'm like, well, tell him something. What do you want me to tell him, babe? Tell him that you got a fucking man and tell him, you know what I mean? Okay, babe. Like, she doesn't really want it to do it, you know what I mean? I'm like, whatever. So I started thinking. So we're fucking fighting and arguing.
This is that night?
Yeah, that night. And her phone goes off. And I'm like, hold on, look, it's that nigga right there. And her phone's locked. So I'm like, I hit the regular lock, and it's locked. And I'm like, you changed the fucking code? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, why'd you change your code? What do you have to hide? I was like, unlock it. She unlocked it, and it was Sage. Hey, did you make it home safe? He dropped her off. You know what I mean? I'm like, this was been dropping you off. You don't think I noticed? Your sister's driving Avalanche with a exhaust. I could hear them. You know what I mean? I was like, I waited the other day down on the bottom of the stairs smoking a cigarette, and I seen him pull up and drop you off. But I didn't say nothing about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not gonna start flipping on you. I was like, but I'm not dumb. Don't assault me. You know what I mean? Don't assault my intelligence, you know? Just because I might not speak about something don't mean I don't know it. And I was like, well, let's just see how much you really talk to him. And that shit just kept going and going and going and going. I was like, damn, obviously you guys really got something to talk about. And I threw it on the phone. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm done. I'm gone tomorrow, bitch. Right there, she snapped, fuck you, motherfucker, and tried to swing on me. She's high, so I'm like, you know what I mean? Get the fuck up, bitch. Grab her by her hair, put her on the bed and shit. The fuck is wrong with you? You know
Did you hit her?
Huh?
Did you hit her at that time?
No, not yet.
Did you just pick
She
her up
kicked
at the
her,
bed?
threw her on the bed.
Okay.
She kicked me in my face. That's when I hit her.
How many
Backhand her, boom. Like two or whatever.
In the face?
Yeah, like backhand her. She started fighting with me, whatever. She started trying to attack me and got her like a little arm bar or whatever. I'm like, calm the fuck down, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Calm the fuck down, shut up. And I don't really remember a whole lot of this shit, you know? And I'm like, just calm down, shut the fuck up. Whatever. We let each other go. This, and that, you know? We start calming down. I get on the bed. I'm taking off my socks, my shoes, my shirt. I'm getting ready for sleep now, you know?
So that's the only physical stuff that you guys had? You backhanded her a couple times, or was there more punches?
There's a police report. I'm out on bond right now for this.
Yeah.
And so you'll read the whole police report, like what she said. But what she said was a lie.
That's what I'm asking you. So how many times did you hit her?
I only hit her like 2 times,
okay,
2 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that night.
Yeah.
And the police show up.
And the police show up. We lay down in bed now. We lay down in bed. She has her phone. I'm right there. We're watching TV now. 10, 20 minutes later, the cops show up. Boom, 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 boom. I look at her like, who the fuck is that? And she's like, I don't know. I was like, who the fuck did you call? Your fucking brother-in-laws? Fucking homies? I was like, I swear to God, anybody out there that wants to start talking, I'm gonna fuck them up. I swear. On my hood.
You're not high. You're just drunk.
Yeah, I'm just drunk and pissed off. You know what I mean? I'm like, shut the fuck up and go to sleep now. You know what I mean? I'm fucking mad. Like, I'm pissed off. You've been locking me out of the house all week. I've been fucking going to work, doing all this. You've been going around getting high after you tell me you're going to be clean. I've been biting my lip so long now. Like, I'm just giving her tongue lashes. I'm laying it all out. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck who these fools are. They're fucking, you know what I mean? And she's like, well, go check, babe. Whoever it is, go check. You know what I mean? Anyhow, a week before that, I fucked some other girl. She found out. So she was already kind of mad. I'm like, who is it? Phoenix Police. I'm like, oh, shit. What do you want? You know what I mean? Open this damn door. And I'm like, got a warrant? Nah, I didn't say you got a warrant. I was just being a dick.
Yeah.
I unlock it. I open it. My security door's right there anyway. I open it. Yeah, what's up? What do you guys need? They're like, we heard a disturbance, right? I look to my left, right behind my shoulder, and my lady's right there. Officer, please. He said he's going to kill me. I stop and I turn around like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, in front of the cops and everybody. So I'm like, hold on, bitch. I didn't tell you I was going to kill you. I never said nothing like that. You want to fucking be talking like that, like on some real shit. Don't fucking try to lie to me in front of them. I'll fuck, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? By then, the cop's like, hey, open this fucking door now. You know what I mean? I lock the door and I'm like, what the fuck? You fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Right away, they grab me in handcuffs, put me on the floor. You know what I mean? Sure. And they take her out. So the whole police statement is from her. Mad, drunk, perked out, and mad that I cheated on her, so she just started telling the whole fucking story.
Okay, let me pause you there. Because I want to make sure I get everything straight. So that was in
February.
We're in July. When did you guys get back together?
I got out February, March, April 28th.
So you went back to prison?
No, to county.
Okay, so you got out of county.
Yeah, because they arrested me for this.
Right.
They got me for a aggravated assault for this.
Okay.
And she's like, no, babe. She told the prosecutors, no, that didn't even really happen. I lied. The prosecutors were like, well, you know, you're going to get in trouble for trying to file a false police report.
So when did you get out?
I got April 28th.
So from April to July.
May, June.
So you guys got back when you guys got back.
So I got out, I believe, April 28th. I didn't get out until like May 1st. So let's say May 1st.
So where were you living from May 1st to July today?
My house.
Were you still boyfriend, girlfriend?
See,
from May to now.
This is the kicker part right here. The whole time that after me and her fight on February, she was visiting me that weekend. And I'm like, what are you doing?
I got you. I go.
She's like, I love you. I don't give a fuck. I'm always going to visit you.
So you guys kept seeing each other.
But that fool Sage started dating her right when that happened. They got together. She's telling me, while I'm in LBJ, baby, I already got a new apartment for us. It's nice. Can't wait to get out. Little do I know, him and her moved into that apartment. She's playing both of us. She's playing
When
me.
did you find that out?
I found it out in jail when she finally called. Like, she would call me, she put money on the phone, you know what I mean? I'll talk to her and stuff. And I'm like, I didn't care. I love you too, baby, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go away for a while. I fucked up. I fought you, you know what I mean? I'm a man. I'm gonna go away, you know what I mean? Nobody should hit a fucking female. I got a daughter. That's not who I am. I'm not abusive. I'm not like that, you know what I mean? I fucking blacked out. I got drunk. Me and you fought. Yeah, we fought together. And you know what? You reap what you sow. There's a consequence and I need to pay and I'm gonna be a man about it. She's like, nah, babe, I'll go to the court and I'll tell them, I'll catch this charge for you. I don't care. I'll let them know that I'm just mad.
So you get out. Is he still there at the apartment?
Then check it out. I get out. I call her from my house. Hello? Hey. She's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, I got out. $5,000 bond cash. You didn't think I had the money, huh? I was like, yeah, because I had $12,000. My bond was $17 originally. So I started stacking up money. People who owed me money. My mom, I had a little fundraiser going on for me because I was like, I need to be free for my kids. You know what I mean? I got to get back into my schooling. I got my job still waiting for me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I need to get out. Anyhow, I go to court for the bond reduction. She shows up. And the prosecutor's like, no, you don't need to talk. And she's like, I'm going to talk. Judge asks her, what do you want? She's like, I want him released. He's a good father. He's a great person. This is not him. This is not how he is. This is only a one-time thing. I'm not fearing for my life. I'm not scared of him. I want him released. So the judge is like, okay. So from a $17,000, it went to a $5,000.
Okay.
2 days later, like May 1st or whatever, I got out. I gave her a phone call. Hey, I'm out. You know what I mean? Just want to tell you thank you for helping me out because without you, honestly, I don't think I would have gotten out. But I'm out. I love you. And then she hit me with I don't think we should be together no more. I said, cool. You know what? That's fine. I'm out for now.
Okay, so you've had a pretty good indicator on what kind of relationship they had. As the interrogation goes on, Alex keeps talking and he tells the interrogator, we broke up and we didn't, we broke up and we didn't. Now Alex is going to explain what actually happened when her life was taken.
And she's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Hell yeah, I'm fucking suicidal. I don't even fucking care. This and that. I don't give a fuck. I'll fucking see my brother right now. And I was like, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. I hate when you fucking talk like that. And then she grabbed the gun like, oh yeah? Motherfucker, you want to see how fucking suicidal I am? Just like that. And I didn't think it was loaded. I knew it wasn't loaded. And I was like, what the fuck? And I ran after her. When I grabbed it from her, she came down with me and she had it. And we started tugging and then it went off. Boom. And I'm like, jumped back, like looking at me, and she just hopped back like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I thought she got shocked of the gun. You know what I mean? And I'm like, babe, are you okay? Are you okay, babe? And she took like one step and then she sat down. She sat down, but she's still just kind of like dazed. And I'm like, baby, you know what I mean? What's the matter, babe? Are you okay? Are you hit? Are you hit? And she's just like, just dazed down. I'm like, babe, I started touching like that, and then I went like that. I touched and I felt it on the top of her head, and I'm like, baby, and she's like, it's okay. I'm sorry. And I'm like, mama, and she's like, I love you. And then she faded away. Those were her last words. Where she said, it's okay. I'm sorry. I love you. And I'm like, baby. Those are the last things she told me. Oh, because we're fighting over a stupid gun. And I told her.
So what'd you do then?
I got scared. I picked up the fucking phone. I called 911. And I'm holding her like, baby. And I called the cops. I was like, please get over here now. They're like, what's the matter? What's the matter? And I was like, I need to call my mom. I'm like, get over here. There's a fucking dead body. Somebody died. Get over here now. And I hung up and I called my mom. And that's when I started talking to my mom. I was like, Mom.
Hold on. You remember when I told you no lie? No, I'm not going to bullshit you, so don't bullshit me.
Yeah.
Tell me about when you left the house and ran down the alley.
Yeah, I got scared. I was gonna run. I started running. I was like, man, I'm freaking out. After everything happened right there, I was like, man, I called my mom. I was like, man, mom, I don't know why the gun went off. She's hit. She's hurt. Mom, I'm scared. Mom, I'm scared. I'm getting out of here. And she's like, no, don't you fucking dare run. Don't you dare fucking run, Alex. It's an accident. And I said, I know, Mom, but she's right here. She said, don't you dare fucking run. And I hopped the wall and I started running. And then I stopped and I said, you know what? It is an accident. It is an accident. I was like, it is an accident. I said, it's a fucking accident.
Here's your house.
Here's my house.
So where did you run to?
I jumped this wall, I ran right here into the alley part, and I stopped. I said, you know what? No, my baby's right there.
I'm going to put a circle right here. This is your house.
Yes.
And I'm going to put a line. So you went like this.
Yes.
And then this way.
Yes.
Sorry, man. This way and then right here?
Yep, and then that's when I was like, you know what? That's my love, that's my baby. He was in an accident, and that's all I could think about. Her last words were, it's okay. I'm sorry. I love you. I was like, no, I can't leave her. So I fucking ran right back.
The same way you came?
Yeah, I did. No, not the same way. Yeah, the same way. I just fucking hopped right back into the fences. I came right back in the same way. I jumped right back in there. I was like, Mom, I'm not running. I'm right here, Mom. She's like, thank you. Don't run, babe. It's an accident. You said it was an accident. I said, yes, Mom, it was an accident. We were fighting for the gun. She tried to put it to her head. And this is the first time she's tried to do this before.
Okay. Which hand did she try putting it to her head?
With the right hand.
Okay. Now.
And when she had it like, oh, I'll fucking just hit myself up. I was like, what the fuck? And I grabbed it. And then when we went down, we started tugging with it. And when I moved it and pulled it, that's when, like, the bullet just, like, we're between it. And we're just, like, pulling for it. I didn't think it was loaded. So that's why I was like, give me the fucking gun, you dumbass. You know what I mean? Because you have to cock it first, you know? I didn't know that it was.
Whose gun is it?
I got the gun off the streets.
Why?
Because 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago, somebody shot my house up.
Okay. So that's your gun.
There's a police report.
And where would you keep that gun? Like when you say it was right there.
I keep it in my room on the dresser.
But when you said she grabbed it, where was it?
Oh, it was sitting right there on our mantle in our living room. I had it right there on the mantle.
I'm going to get something real quick because I want you to show me. But I have to go get something. Okay?
Okay. Why did you grab the gun? Why, babe? Did you fucking grab that shit? Why were you acting stupid? Why were you getting dumb, baby? Why? Over a fucking pill. Over a fucking pill. Over a fucking pill, babe. A stupid fucking pill.
Like, do you have a lock on it?
No.
So I turn it on and I can just swipe through and it's good? Okay. All right. This obviously is a teddy bear. It's a doll. But I can't have you grabbing me and stuff like that, okay? So what I want you to do is, the best you can, pretend this is her. Okay, and because you said you grabbed her and things like that. And we'll use this. Okay, can you do that? As like a gun. But I want you to use the hand that it was in. Does that make sense? I don't want you to do this if it was in your left hand. All right, so go ahead. Were you standing? Were you sitting? I want you to reenact this for me.
She was standing up and she's like, I'll fucking blast myself. When I got out, I said, Bushy, no, you want, bitch. And she had it like this to her head. I said, no, you want, bitch. Grabbed it. I grabbed it from her like that. I was like, give me this shit. Started fighting, tugging for it. And then I don't know what happened. The barrel was right here, I remember, looking up. And I moved it. And the next, bah! I don't know who pulled the trigger, but it went off. And I thought it went and hit the ceiling or something. And then that's when she just took a step back. Like, she just went like that and took a step back. And I'm looking around like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I got hit. I didn't feel nothing. And I'm looking at her like, babe. And then she took one step. And then that's when she sat down on the thing. And when she sat down, I'm like, babe, are you hit? Are you hit? And then that's when she slowly just started like laying back. And then I looked, I said, babe. And then I went like this, babe. And then I seen, I touched. And then the gun was right there. And I moved aside. I said, babe. And that's what she said. It's okay.
So the gun was to this side? Because the gun that we found is over there.
The gun should have been on her left side. If she was sitting down, it should have been, I think it was on her left side.
Okay.
And I don't know if it was side, but
Did you touch the gun?
Yeah, it was, my hand was bloody. Because I had touched, and I just like, I was like, babe. And I was holding onto her head. I said, baby. And I was trying to reach my phone. I was like, baby. And that's what she said. It's okay. I'm sorry. And she passed away.
Okay. So when you guys were struggling, you guys were standing.
Yeah, we were standing. I was like, give me this shit. And then we went up, and then I don't know what happened.
Okay, have a seat. Have a seat. Drink some water. I'll be back.
So Lucas claimed that this is all one big accident. There was a scuffle and the gun went off. Well, the police officer has now come back. His face is blurred because I think he's holding a piece of information that might have witnesses' names or something on it, and that's why the police have probably blurred this part of the interrogation. The police officer is now going to make the claim that there were witnesses who saw someone else with Luke, so potentially other people were involved. They're going to question him on that now.
And hey, here's the deal. Alex, I don't want you to be scared of getting somebody else in trouble, okay?
Yeah.
But we have somebody that saw you and someone else getting in the gray car and leaving.
Yeah, those are my two little friends. They came to smoke with us.
Where were they at?
They were in the kitchen part when she's like, I'll fucking kill myself.
What's their names?
And I don't know the other guy's name. No.
And what's the other guy's name?
It was just his friend. They just came to smoke a blunt. And that's the whole reason why she started getting mad about the sniffing for us. And she said, no, I don't want that shit. And then she went to urgent care. When all that shit happened, she came back. She's like, where's I was like, I took it. What the fuck? You took blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, I told you to fucking break it down. She's like, well, I fucking went to urgent care. I was like, my bad. I didn't know. That's what got her all mad. Fuck.
Okay, so when did they get there?
They got there like right after like she showed up from the thing.
Okay,
they
and
rolled a
so
blunt
why did they leave?
to smoke a blunt because they heard the gun go off and like, hey,
They saw what happened.
yeah, and I'm over here like this to my baby, and they're like, hey, fool, and I'm like, go, man, I'm calling 911 already, and I'm like, go, and that's when she was just like, it's okay.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, I love you.
You know, we've been talking, Alex.
That's the
Hold on, listen. We've been talking, Alex, for probably almost 2 hours now. Okay? Look at me. I know you love her. Okay? And what happened today is a horrible, horrible tragedy. But listen to me. I need you to be listening to me, okay? Some of the things you're saying, you know, what happened in the past, meaning, you know, at the apartments and stuff like that and stuff, I don't know if you're telling me the truth or not, because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well,
Hold on. And I'm not, please understand, I'm not calling you a liar.
No.
I'm just saying I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Okay? So just listen to me. Okay? Let me talk for 1 minute. I have people in the house right now. Okay? At the house. Okay? I've been to the house and I've seen her. And some of the stuff you're telling me really doesn't compute with how we found her or how we seen by looking at the blood evidence. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And some of the things that you've had told me during the interview kind of make sense without you telling me what really happened. Now, hold on. I know she was, the ottoman that was right there?
Mm-hmm.
I know she was sitting in the ottoman when she was shot. Okay, I know that.
You fell to it.
Okay, hold on. Or she may have been up, okay?
She sat on it.
But you guys weren't standing up when she was shot. And the reason why, hold on, just listen. We look at lots of things and we talk to lots of people. Yeah. And we know that there's some blood evidence on this window that she's behind that we call high velocity blood spatter, meaning it went like this. Okay? I know she was sitting down on the ottoman because she's not a very tall person. Okay? When she was shot. Hold on, listen to me. And what we need to do is there's nothing more we can do for her. We can't make her come back. But you know what we can do? You know what we can do? Is we cannot let her death, all right, go with lies or not telling the truth of everything, no matter how hard it is. You have sat here in front of me as a man and have told me on several occasions, I'm a man and I take responsibility for what I did.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, what you have told me, okay, of you guys struggling with a gun, I have no doubt that maybe there was a gun. Hold on. But you also said you didn't know the gun was loaded.
Yeah, I did.
Hold on. You've also told the other officers, and we have you recorded when you were out there, that you didn't mean to shoot her. You didn't know it was loaded.
Yeah, because when we were fighting, that's what I'm basically saying. I didn't mean to shoot her. I'm blaming myself. I'm saying I didn't mean to because I feel like it was in my house. It was in my gun.
Okay, but you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. You telling me you're standing up doing this is a whole lot different than what our blood evidence is showing.
We're right by the ottoman. So we're like this.
Come over here.
We're like this, fighting with the teddy bear. I'm like, give me this, give me it. And that's when boom. And she sat up, and then she went like that.
Okay, well, she has a bullet hole to the top of her head.
It grazed the top, and that's when I grabbed her head.
It's in her head. We have a bullet hole in her head. So you know how that would have to happen? You would have to be underneath her like this.
No.
Okay, listen, but this doesn't make... How can a bullet go... Like, you have the gun.
Yeah, we're fighting.
Okay, how can it go to the top of her head?
Well, she had her head down when we were fighting, and I'm like, give me the fucking gun. And she's like, no, fuck that, I'm gonna hit him, I'm gonna kill myself. Boom, the bullet went off. I thought it went straight up. That's when she fell down like that and laid back like that. And I'm like, babe, and that's when I started touching her.
Let me ask you this. You didn't know the gun was loaded. You're arguing. She's yelling at you. You got your buddies over in the...
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
Smoking.
Let me ask you this. And like I said, you need to be honest with her.
Yes.
All right? What's done is done.
It is.
Okay?
I'm done. My life is done.
Let me ask you this. And I want you to be completely honest with me because you sat here and said you're going to be a man. All right? Because like I said, we have the evidence to show, the blood evidence that shows it. Talk to a lot of people. Okay? But I need you to step up and be a man. All right? And tell us the truth. You didn't know the gun was loaded.
I didn't.
But let me ask you this. Pick up the gun, bitch.
No.
And didn't know it was loaded.
No.
You didn't do that.
No, I did not do that. I did not do that, sir.
So you're telling me...
She grabbed it. She said, fuck that. I'm going to fucking kill myself. I said, no, you ain't. She grabbed it. We started messing, moving to the back to the little couch. And then that's when she fucking hit it. And then the gun went off. Boom. And then she just went into a daze. And I fucking got scared because I thought I got hit too. I didn't know where it
was. Was this what you were wearing?
Exactly what I'm wearing. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm looking at her, and then she's right there sitting down, and she just starts smoking. And I'm like, babe. And I touch on top, and she's just like, it's okay. I'm sorry.
So which hand did you grab with the gun?
Which hand did I grab with the gun?
Your hand.
My right hand, because the hand there's blood on that gun.
No, the gun. When you grabbed the gun and you guys were
fighting. Oh, my left. I have both hands. I was grabbing both. I had the bottom of the hand, and I believe the barrel part. And I'm tussling with her, and she had the other part. And I'm like, give me the fucking gun. And we're like, kind of pushing back the thing, and I'm like, give it to me.
And then that's when the gun went off, and she sat down. She kind of like did this, and then went back.
But you're not hearing it. Okay. Where we have the blood evidence, she was already down. She's not up. She's not head's not bent over or anything like that. Okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know, and I'm asking, not that you meant to do it. Okay? Not that you meant to do it. That's why I'm asking. Listen to me. Listen to me. I know you love her. You kept going back to her. All right? But that's why I'm asking you. Listen to me. I know you didn't mean to do it.
It didn't mean nothing.
But did you mean to scare her? Did you mean to tell her to shut up?
Yeah, I did tell her to shut up, but she grabbed the gun and was like, fuck that, I'm gonna blast myself. You wanna fucking act stupid, I'll blast myself. I'll take me to my brother. And that's when I jumped up. I said, bitch, no you ain't. You ain't taking to your fucking brother, bitch. You wanna fucking die? Give me that fucking gun, bitch. And we started fighting. And that's when the gun went off.
The evidence doesn't show us that.
That's when the gun
Because
went
if
off.
you were sitting up like this, A, she'd probably have a gunshot wound to her face or underneath. She's got one up here. All right? So that gun would have had to have been up here. And that's why I'm asking you. Did you want it too scared? Did you grab the gun? Be quiet. And put it to her head like not as a joke, but to scare her, to tell her to shut up. Not knowing it was loaded. Did you do that?
Yes.
Then why would we go around and around?
Because we were fighting for the gun.
Okay, so
We didn't fight,
Tell
and
me
then
about that.
we were fighting, and I was like, bitch, you want to act stupid? And I thought I had it on top to just, I'm going to shoot through my window. And boom, and it went off. And then she just like that, and I was like, babe. And I thought like she got her head burned. And I said, babe. And that's when I touched the top, and I said, oh my God, no, what the fuck is this gun doing loaded? It wasn't supposed to be loaded. It wasn't supposed to be loaded.
That's what I'm looking for. So why would you tell me all about the fighting?
We did. That did involve. We were fighting for it. She did put it to her head. That's the reason why I got so fucking pissed. That made me jump from here to fly to go get her because she is suicidal. She has been suicidal. She has fucking numerous times said she wanted to kill herself. She has tried to jump out of my car. She has overdosed. She has been all that. And what difference with her and her life so fucked up is that with me, I complete that. I fill that void of her dead brother. And me, my life so fucked up, she completes me. She keeps me calm.
I can tell because as volatile you guys have been, you keep going back to each other, so you guys have that connection.
We do. We each other. We're gonna get married, like each other.
All right, let's go back. So she does put the gun to her head with her right hand or left. So did she actually get up and you guys do this?
Yeah. And then we pushed her down. Yeah, we pushed her down. And I'm like, bitch, you ain't stupid. And I was gonna shoot it above her head, like, you know what I mean? But it was supposed to just go clack above the head, clack. You know what I mean? That's what it was supposed to be because I didn't think it was loaded. It was supposed to be loaded. I only cock it back if I know it's gonna do some stuff. You know what I mean? But that's a new gun too. I don't know. It's a 6-hour with a hammer. So if you just pull the trigger, I don't know if you just do it or not. There's no safety or nothing on it. I don't know. I just barely got it. Somebody shot
me. So you didn't rack it and do it?
No.
Okay, but did you point it like this or like this? Do it to your own head.
Like that. Like, let the barrel sit on the head with the back part.
That's what you thought you did, obviously.
That's what I thought. I was like, you know what I mean? And I was going to bust a hole to my window, but I wasn't going to shoot because there was no bullets. I assumed in my head I wasn't going to shoot my mom's window out when they're going to be coming home in a couple hours. You know what I mean? They're on their way home coming from the casino because the hotel, they get off at noon or 1 or whatever. They said they're taking their sweet time coming back. I'm not going to shoot out my mom's window just to, you know what I mean, be mad at her. I didn't think there was a bullet in there.
Which hand did you use?
This one. I didn't think there was...
Look at me. You got a couple of injuries. What's going on there?
Yeah, these were for a couple of days ago. I got into a fight with some dudes.
All right. So after she shot, the dudes, Andrew and the other guy, where were they?
They are already gone.
And what car were they in?
I didn't even see them rolled up because...
So they took off after her?
Yeah.
Did they look at her and say, oh, shit?
Huh? Well, they just see me going after her, and they just walked out. I didn't even fucking care about them because I'm like, you know what? They're not even important. My baby right here. We're fucking arguing and shit, and all because of...
Did you go down the hallway and touch the wall and then or wash your hands or touch the light switch in the bedroom?
No, I don't think so.
Did you go anywhere in your house besides where she was at?
To grab a shirt.
So that's not the shirt you're wearing?
No, I didn't have a shirt on. I don't think I had a shirt on.
Okay.
This was the shirt that I grabbed, and I told Mom, I'm scared, Mom. I'm scared, Mom.
And where'd you grab that shirt?
From my closet.
Okay. Which closet is yours?
The first room, right when you go in there.
Okay. And be honest with me. Is that the pants you were wearing?
Yes.
Okay. Did you throw away anything in the alley or in the backyard? No. Did you throw anything in your house that maybe had the shirt? You got blood on you, man. I don't know what there's nothing to hide.
No, nothing to hide. No, I didn't change. I didn't do shit.
Okay.
I didn't do shit. And then when I started running, that's when I started thinking. I just remember the last word she said. It's okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry. Which bedroom was yours? I'm trying to think of your house.
Yeah, when you first go and you hit the hallway,
mm-hmm.
their bedroom right across. That's mine and my brother's bedroom. Like my 16-year-old brother, we kind of share that room. But since she's been staying with me for the past 2 weeks, that's been our bedroom. Like her clothes are in there. We sleep on the twin bed together. Like that's our bedroom. And my mom don't even like her, but she liked her just for the fact that, hey, you're going to prison on Monday. Let her stay, you know. Every night me and her have been cooking tamales, enchiladas for the whole family. We've been doing it up, the kids and everybody.
Love her.
I love her.
Did you mean for this to happen?
Oh, no.
As volatile as yelling at she
I should have fucking shot myself. I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I should have just shot myself because I can't live without her.
Let me ask you another question. It's going to be hard. Listen. So she's sitting down. I want you to be her. So you guys struggle and she sits down, right?
Yeah.
How long after does she sit down do you put the gun to her head?
Right when we get done fighting with it, I'm like,
okay, so she sits down. I'm going to be you.
Yeah.
So you tell me how.
Yeah, so
you be her.
We're struggling. Okay. Like that, boom. And I'm like, bitch, you want to act crazy? And I
with your right hand?
With your right hand. I said, you want to act crazy? And it was supposed to just go click.
I'll do it. Like this?
Yeah, and click.
Okay.
And then it went,
what was she doing with her hands?
Nothing.
After
we got her fighting, she just stepped back and I was like, you want to act dumb? And I put it and then I hit click. And then she just stunned out. I didn't see the bullet. I mean, I didn't hear my thing bust. And I'm like, what the fuck? Babe. And I started touching and I tapped the top of her head and that's when I seen that shit. And I was like, oh my God. I just killed my baby. I just killed my baby. I did not mean to kill my baby. This is an accident. Playing with guns, having an argument, having anger issues, being mad.
Hey, whose red hat is that?
What red hat? That's my red hat.
Were you wearing it at the time?
No, it was just sitting right there. Because I know there's blood on it too. You can't leave the picture right here, please?
I'll bring it back though. And you're telling me you weren't wearing a shirt when it happened? If you did, you did it.
I don't even remember, sir.
Did you take off a shirt that went on?
I don't even remember. Check my room, check my house. I did not, I swear, I did not throw nothing in the alley. I did not do nothing.
Okay. But you weren't wearing that shirt?
Wearing the shirt when?
When the shooting happened.
When the shooting happened? No. I grabbed it and threw it on and I started running out the back door. I was
So why would you put that shirt on? Do you see my point?
Yeah. Then there must be a shirt somewhere. But I don't think I even had a shirt on. Unless it was a white tank top shirt.
Like a white tank top?
A white tank top.
And it should be in your room?
It should be in my room or it should be somewhere right there in my room or like somewhere right there.
Okay.
But all I know is I didn't have a shirt and I grabbed the shirt and I got scared. I was like, Mom, I'm scared, Mom. And the first instinct for me was just to run. And I was like, I just want to go. And my mom's like, no, you do not run. It was an accident. You said it was an accident. You do not fucking run. And right when I get to the corner, I just remember her voice. She was just saying, it's okay. I'm sorry. I love you.
Let me, you keep talking about you didn't think it was loaded and you didn't think, or you said it was an accident.
Yeah.
Obviously you did this.
I didn't point it down, no.
You had to.
No, I pointed it straight like that. Like I thought
remember
for the barrel. That's what I thought.
But if it was laying on here.
Yeah, I thought that's what
obviously
my intent was.
Wait, okay, but I know what your intent. Your intent was to do it this way.
Yeah,
and obviously
to make it go click.
And you actually pulled the trigger, right?
To make it go click.
Why?
Because she just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, bitch, you want to act like you want to kill yourself. You know what I mean? And she always says it. Well, fucking kill me then. You kill me. I'll kill myself. Like, we'll be walking down the sidewalk sometimes and she's like, I'm gonna fucking jump in front of this fucking car. Fuck it. Like, that's all, like, crazy shit.
So, but I guess my question is, though, why? Why pull the trigger? Why put the gun on top
Because the momentum, everything that we were in, the whole fucking fighting, her fucking 30, now she's flipping out. I'm gonna kill myself, fuck that, I'm gonna see my brother. I'm like, fuck you, bitch, you ain't fucking not. You ain't gonna fucking do none of that shit. Get this fucking gun. Wrestling with her, was like, bitch, what's up, man? And that's when I put on top of her head. And I was gonna click. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't fucking around. Shut up. Sit down and be quiet. You know what I mean? We gotta go to my bank, pick up this money. I'm gonna buy your damn fucking pill. But then right when I hit it, it went boom. And that's when I was like, what the fuck? And then I didn't see my glass break. I was like, what the fuck, babe? And she was just like, and I was like, babe. And I put my hand and I seen that shit and she was just like, it's okay.
It seems, without knowing, Alex confessed to shooting her as opposed to the accidental scuffle he claimed earlier. In the second version of events, he claims that he put the gun near her head, he was just trying to scare her, and then he pulled the trigger. Either way, he pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in court, and he was sentenced to 20 years in prison in 2015.